Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Behind the Gloves in association with SGM Boxing. Part of the team now, Joe.
Yeah, it's good. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. First and foremost, it's good to see you. We haven't spoken in a while. I think the last time we spoke was over quarantine, or I would keep calling it quarantine, over lockdown.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, same difference. Still locked away somewhere. But how are you? How are things? You got a big fight coming up.
Yeah, things are going well. Did my last sparring last night, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready for action. Just like a couple more sessions to go, just like little tapering off stuff.
Right.
And then Saturday night, going to the hotel and to quarantine or lock down myself to get
the bubble,
tested.
The bubble.
The bubble.
Yeah.
The bubble. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
Well, speaking of sparring, so interesting enough, it sort of added this additional storyline to your fight with Daniel Dubois, was that you brought in Solomon Dakers, which served as a sparring partner to both of you. Interesting that you don't really see you don't really see that happen when, especially leading up to a fight like this one, where you get both opponents sharing a sparring partner. So was that a bit of a risky move on your part to allow that?
Possibly, but he is now signed with SGM, so that was kind of already coming into fruition. So him going over there and sparring him, then he can bring back all the good juicy information.
Are you confirming he was a mole?
Possibly.
Ooh.
You have to ask Sam.
Oh yeah. But risky move nonetheless on both parts to do something like that.
Tic Tacs.
Okay. The media keeps bringing up your age. They keep saying, obviously you're 35, he's 23. But how do you feel physically right now? Yeah,
I feel good physically and mentally. More importantly in these times. Now, I feel just the same as I don't feel too much different. Mm-hmm. It's just I guess like year after year after year, you're always training, so it is tough. It's easier when you're young and fresh and you just want to do more and more. You just have to be a bit more wise with your training regimes, I guess, mm-hmm. as you're getting on a bit more. Mm-hmm. But but what comes with that is experience, and when to push yourself and how to get to the next level and what you need to do, and how to focus, and especially come fight night, you've done it loads of times, that you can just be comfortable and just go through your routine and get the job done. Mm-hmm. And I tend to deliver when I fight, so that's what I plan to do next week.
See, you've been in with Bermane Sturburn, Bryant Jennings, Alexander Ustinov, just to name a few, all tough opponents, but yet to many, you're considered the underdog. Does that sort of surprise you?
No, I guess that's just how the media and Frank Warren has pushed the bar into this limelight, where he's dynamite, and there's lots of show reels and things knocking out guys. So unless you've really studied, on paper I'm a lot better. I should be the favorite, but Dubois is a big favorite. It looks like he's going in with a journeyman, according to the bookies.
Right, and you guys have actually stopped all of your opponents -1. Both of you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're equally knockout artists.
Well, for me, he's had 5 more bouts, but against who?
Well, he said, and these are his words, that he is going for a knockout and a devastating finish. What do you think of that?
that's what I would expect from him. I wouldn't expect anything different from him.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely explosive and he's strong, and he tends to knock out his opponents.
So what's your prediction then? If he's giving his, what's yours?
Yeah, I would say a knockout or a stoppage by me.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a lot of people predicting later rounds, but you never know. But I think I will get the job done, and I mean I could win by points,
Mm-hmm.
but I would like to knock him out because of what he said, and it's just a lot better. It's such a big fight. I just want to get the job done and have no and take his scalp and have no people like arguing anything after the fight.
Mm-hmm. You said based off what he said. Are you referring to what he said about your mother?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Was that surprising to you that someone would sort of bring up a mother?
Yeah,
Kind of a touchy subject, that, isn't it?
Yeah. And he was definitely biting for the fact that he pulled out a fight for the ABAs. Because that's what my mum was asking, was like, if like you're not going to pull out last minute of this big fight. And then he obviously took offense to that and had to come up with something like that to say.
Mm-hmm. So you said you're going for his scalp?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Unfortunately, this fight is behind closed doors. Does that play for you or against you, not having a crowd?
Oh, I saw the venue. The venue looks cool, though.
It does. It looks really
historical stuff to it. It looks brilliant. So yeah, I'm looking forward to coming out to that. But yeah, it obviously would have been better to walk out to the Packed O2, which would have been the first time I've been the main event, and you know, with it being box office as well. That was like my coming out fight where I'm like entering the big time. But now it's going to be a little bit more low key. But I think there'll be a lot of eyes on the fight because it's free on BT Sport, so you know everyone will be able to watch it.
Dubois did an interview. I mean, obviously he was asked about it. He didn't bring it up himself, but he did mention the idea of, you know, him being okay with having a possible fight against Alexander Usyk for the WBO title. Is that a mistake of his to sort of assume that he's going to have that opportunity when he still has the fight with you?
It's a mistake to assume and like to overlook me. And it looks like they seem to be calling out everyone, like lining his name up with a lot of other fighters when he's still got me in his immediate future, and he has to try and get past me first before looking ahead to anyone like that.
Right. Well, the fight is now going to be shown on ESPN Plus in America.
Excellent.
Wonderful exposure for the both of you.
What time will it be on? Like, would it be like 4 a.m. their time?
No, we're behind. So
America's
behind.
Oh yeah,
so
it'd be on early,
earlier
like,
in the
so
day.
like 2. Is it like 2 or something?
What time is your guys' ring walk?
Probably be like, I don't know, 10, 11.
10? Yeah, so it'd probably be like 2:30, 3 p.m. in the States. So prime time for people to be tuning in.
Just after lunch, like.
Well, it is a Saturday too, so most people, not all, but most people would have the day off, and you know, like I said, prime opportunity to watch your guys fight. But also, your fight is going to be shown before, at least, obviously being that you're in the UK. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
And that's also shown exclusively on BT Sports box office. So.
Yeah, I look forward to watching that as well. Probably, I'll still be hyped after the fight with me winning, and I can watch the fight back, and then I can tune in to watch that one as well.
There you go. Who do you think, or I don't even want to say who do you think wins? It's supposed to be an exhibition, so it's not really who wins. But what do you think of the two of them fighting at this stage of their lives?
I think it's going to be a savage exhibition, whichever way it goes. Yeah. I don't know. I just think Mike Tyson, but what? Yeah. Yeah, Roy Jones has definitely got. He's got some skill. He's actually bigger, and like, you know, they're quite equal in their like size, and it's going to be an interesting one. I don't know. It could go either way.
Well, look, Joe, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it as always. I'm really, really sad that I will not be in attendance to watch this fight actually happen. We've all been waiting so long for it.
Well, I'm sure you'll be there in spirit.
I'm there in spirit, Joe. I'm there in spirit. I will be tuning in on BT Sport to watch this. So I wish you nothing but the best, and let's see what happens. And hopefully I can catch you at some point after your fight.
Okay. Yeah, look forward to it.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. If you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do so by clicking this icon right here, or else